Hello guys, so welcome to my channel DevOps Terminal. So in the today's session we will be learn about that how we will can create a folder or a directory in a Linux and how we will can create a file in a Linux system. So let's first run the pwd command. It will tell us our present working directory. So right now we are inside the home, and inside the home we are in the Shivam user. So let's say do the ls. So ls command will list the all the directories or folders inside our current directory. So these are the files and the folders in our current directory. So let's say create a first empty directory, and let's give it a name. Anything, let's we can give it a name of the test folder, and then we do the ls. We can see that a test folder is created. So mkdir is the command for creating the directories or the folder inside the Linux system. Let's say we have to create a multiple directories. Then how we can do that? We can list the name. Let's say we can create the app, logs, and config folder. Now we do the ls. Then all the three folders are created, and these are the empty folders. App, we can see the logs, and we can see the config as well. So let's say now we want to create a folder and then want to create a subfolder inside that. Let's say one is the parent folder, another is the child of the parent folder. And if we use the mkdir command, let's say we create the project name folder, and inside the project we want src, and inside the src we want components. So when we do that, it will create a saying that it will not able to create, it will cannot create the directory for project slash src slash component, because mkdir command is used to create us only single folder, not the parent folder. If we want to create a parent folder, we have to use the hyphen p argument with the mkdir command. And let's say in the Linux system you want to know that the what are the flags and the arguments are available for particular this command. If you want to check the features and the working of any command, you can refer to the manual of the that particular command which is present in the Linux. For to access the manual of any command, what you can do, write the man and write the command. And when we go inside the manual for mkdir, it will state that it's used to create the directories. You give the option. Let's say we want to create a parent directory, then we give the hyphen p option, and you can create the one directory or multiple directory. Dot 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 means you can create the more than one directory as well, as we already created. We created the in the one command we create the app, logs, and config, three different directories by just using the one mkdir command. And now we want to create a parent directory, then we have to use the hyphen p flag. It will help to create a parent directories. So let's say now we want to, and rest of the options are not that much important and useful, but still if you want to go through to that, you can go and refer the manual page for the mkdir. Let press q and go come outside from the manual. Let's say now we create a parent directory. Let's say hyphen p. Now we want to create a project name folder. Inside the project we want src, and inside the src we want components. And now there is a command ls hyphen capital R. What it will do, it will not only just list the files or directory of the current directory, it will recursively list the all the directory which are presently in current directory. Let's say I want to go inside the project, then src, then component. I want to see that from here itself without going inside the project folder, that what are the folders and file inside the project, and then what are the folders and file inside the src. For that, we have the command ls-capital R. It will recursively list the files and directory of the folder. So we can see that a project is already created. Inside the project, we have the src, and then inside the project and src, we have the components folder. And inside the project src component, it is a blank because we do not put any file or folder inside that. Let's say still you want to go and confirm it. Let's say we want to do cd inside the project folder, and then we do the ls, we have the src, then we want to ls inside the src. Let's say what we have the components. So that is the use of the mkdir. In by the using of the mkdir, we can create one single empty directory or multiple directories by the single command, or we want to create a parent directory then their child, that we can also do it from the mkdir-p command. Let's say now we want to create a file. Let's clear the terminal first. So for creating the file, we have the command that is called touch. Let's say we want to create a test file dot txt. Now we do the ls, we can find that touch file dot txt already created, and it is a blank file, so nothing inside the test file. So when we do the cat, it is the blank file, because touch command is creating a blank blank files. Let's say we want to create multiple files by just using the single command, that we can also do that. Let's create it index.html. Let's create style dot css. Let's we want to create all the files for the web development in just one go. You can do that. App.js, and now do the ls, and all the files are created. App.js already created, then index.html created, style.css is also created. So that's how you by the using of the touch command, you can create a multiple files as well, and you can also create a file inside a folder as well without going inside. Let's say we want to create a file inside the project folder, and that file name are readme.md. So if I want to do the ls inside the project, now we have the readme.md and src. Src is a folder, and readme.md is the file which is just created by using the touch command without going inside the folder as well. We give the path of the folder, and we can create the file inside the folder. But these all files are actually created empty files. Let's say you want to create a file which at the time of the creation you also want to be put the data inside the file. That how you can do that? For that we are using the echo command. Echo, let's say we have our channel name DevOps terminal, and we want to create a file name DevOps underscore terminal dot txt. So what will happen? It is creating a new file which is called DevOps underscore terminal dot txt, but it is also putting the data, which data we want to be put inside the file, and that is the DevOps terminal which we mention with the echo command. If I do the ls, we can see that uh, DevOps terminal already created. Where it is? This is DevOps.txt. Yeah, that is here. DevOps underscore terminal dot txt. The file is already created. If you want to see the name of the file and the other detail, there is a command ls-l. So DevOps terminal dot txt is created. It is the today, date, and the time. Let's clear the terminal. Let's say I will show you one more thing. We do the echo, and now I write something else. Let's say I write this is the channel to learn the clouds technology, and I put the name DevOps underscore terminal dot txt. So what will happen now? It will actually override the file. File is already created, but now it is override the content of the file. If I use the single greater than symbol, if I want that we want to append the content but do not want to override the already present content. So for that, what we need to do, we have to write that. Let's say now I'm just mentioned DevOps terminal. Terminal is English channel, and I have one more channel that is Tech with Shivam. This is Hindi channel. So let's say I now do not want to be override the content, but I now want that this content will be append in the already presented the content inside the DevOps terminal.txt. So for that, I use the two greater than symbols rather than one. If I use the one, it will override the file, override the content of the file. If I use the two greater than symbol, it will append the content of the file, and it will add this line to the end of the already presenting the content inside the file. Let's say now I want to cat the file. Now I can see that it is not override the content of the file. It is just only append the content at the last line of the file. So in the today's session, we will learn about how we can create the directories, empty directories or multiple directory by using the one command, how we can create the uh, parent directory and their childs by using the mkdir command with the -p flag, how we can access the manuals of any command inside the Linux, how we can create the files inside the Linux by using the touch command, and using the echo command also we can create the file and with the content, not just the blank file, but we can at the same time creating the file, we can also sending the content inside the file, how we can override the content of a file by using the echo command, and how we can append the content of a file by using the echo command. So for the today's session, I think that much is enough. In the next session we will be learning the new topic and the new thing. Thank you. Keep watching and follow my channel.